the planners of the New World Order.
Trump's U-turn. The geo-strategic landscape is getting real hot. The economy too. Today, it is expected that Donald Trump makes a major announcement on Russia. In the past few weeks, Donald Trump got more and more involved into Iran and Ukraine's conflicts, something that has completely disengaged his electoral base. The fearless president, who survived several assassination attempts, a peacemaker in his first term, is now a warlord. Why? The market knows it all. The war on Iran seemed to stop, but it was just a pause to replenish forces. Last week, the platinum, silver, and crypto broke out critical levels. Safe haven assets smelled something. The last time I saw precious metals exploding like that was on August 4th, 2020, 8 hours before the Beirut port accidental explosion. Except it was not an accident. Probably it was a bombing. Netanyahu had warned several times in the United Nations. The forever wars. During the last 30 years, the United States has embarked in a series of endless wars, most with mixed results or outright defeats. Vietnam, Cuba, Somalia, Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, Syria, Yemen, Ukraine. Trump is just continuing what other leaders of the American empire did, and it's because it has no other choice if he wants to save the US empire. It might seem odd, but you have to see things from an entirely different optics. The death of the dollar and the real Great Reset. The world economy is broken. It broke irreparably in 2008. The Great Reset started then, but nobody noticed. Also in 2008, a mysterious man called Satoshi Nakamoto settled the basis of a new digital money system, cryptocurrency. By the way, Tucker Carlson some time ago called crypto straight a CIA invention. The US and the rest of the world started in 2008 a race to the economical bottom by printing money and exploding debt levels. They knew how empires die: endless wars, endless debt, moral decay, and money devaluation. But they had a plan to revive the old empire after his death. What if the plan includes oil skyrocketing, increasing global conflicts, gold and crypto up? What if those are not a consequence of war, but US secret play to rebuild the empire 2.0? A plan to rebuild a US empire 2.0. Would all these things would be great for the US economy? How? I discussed in a previous video about the gold revaluation as a way to save US economy. In 2025, Trump came out with the idea of making US the crypto capital of the world. Add to that US is now the first oil producer in the world with 20% of oil crude. In a hard embargo against Iran and Russia, NATO allies would have to buy to US drill baby drill. What if Iran's and Middle East oil facilities, depots, refineries, gas stations are destroyed and war lasts long? Oil up, gold up, crypto up, bond and dollar up. What if tensions with Russia escalate? Oil up, gold up, crypto up, bond and dollar up. What if Iran blocked the Strait of Hormuz? Oil Y up, gold up, crypto up, bond and dollar up. What if the conflict extended to other countries of the Middle East, like Emirates or Saudi Arabia? Oil up, gold up, crypto up, bond and dollar up. What if financial repression and fiscal irresponsibility increases exponentially? Oil up, gold up, crypto up, bond and dollar up. Think about this scenario. Oil beyond $200 a barrel. Gold beyond $6,000 an ounce. Crypto to the moon. The Western world filled with US debt and buying trillions in US weapons. You follow me? War creates very advantageous position for a restart of US. After a global currency reset, US needs war like you need oxygen to survive. It doesn't matter if they win or lose wars. Actually, they lost almost all wars in the last century. A precedent in the Weimar Republic. In my book, The Banking Revolutions, I described in detail the resurrection of Germany after World War I. It became one of the leading powers, but fell hard after losing the war, and then rose again. After the hyperinflation of the Weimar Republic 1921 to 1923, the Third Reich banker, Hjalmar Schacht, came up with an idea to kill the German mark and create a new currency, Rentenmark. Rentenmark, or the strong German mark, was supposedly backed with Germany's land and real estate, unlike previous paper mark. It was all a financial magic trick performed by Schacht. Paper currency was still paper, and every currency in the world is backed one way or another by its country's assets. It worked because he was the man chosen by J.P. Morgan to carry forward the reconstruction of Germany. The paper mark was left to die, and everyone holding the old currency were wiped out. They killed the savers, the middle class and small business to let the big corporations thrive. Schacht, the son of a J.P. Morgan's banker, later became president of the German Central Bank and eventually became chief financier of the National and Socialist Party. But this is another story. In present hypothetical scenario for a Great Reset 2025, the dollar and the rest of debt-denominated currencies worldwide could also go to zero in a not-so-distant future, and hyperinflation might follow. Precious metals, commodities, real estate, land, and some crypto might be a safe haven here. Hard to tell. Play hard, stay safe.